Hello, hello, magical, mystical, beautiful, amazing beings, Allura Mystique. And I know it is very loud in the background. That is the sound of the ocean where I'm spending my day, which is actually a beautiful day. I am trying not to yell at you guys, so I hope that you can hear me really well. And it's quite a few people out here at the beach today. I really just wanted to do this message, one, happy Mother's Day. And this is not my typical ancestral message that may go a little deeper or with divination and all those type things. But I do have a message just from sitting, being present with the ancestral mothers and the energy, and just even my mom. This is my first Mother's Day since she has transitioned, and it definitely has been a challenge. But with the challenge, it doesn't necessarily mean that, of course, that because I'm sovereign or divine, that I still don't miss things in the physical and our human connection, while I can feel her in spirit. And I'm definitely learning her energy on the other side, so to speak. It's different. It's very much different, but yet the same. And it takes some time when we were as close as we were to kind of get adjusted to that. So today I just decided I needed to get away and just spend a couple days being present with myself and present with spirit and with her. And of course, the ocean and the beach was our favorite place. So that's where I am. So with that said, as you know, there's so many energies that are connected with the ocean, such as Yemaya, of course, and other energies, which I'll talk about in a moment. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm actually going to try to link in maybe a video or a clip of the beach so you can just pull in this energy. The reason why I'm recording it this way now versus later is because I wanted you to be present with the energy. And even if you can't see it, take a moment to just connect to the energy of it, just to say you pull in the energy and the essence of the ancestral mothers of the ocean, of the deep, the healing energy, the cleansing energy, and just take that in as you listen to this, okay? Which is part of the reason why I wanted to go live today, because the ocean is very much, fluid, and there's a lot of feminine energy, of course, associated with that. There are male deities as well associated with the ocean and the water, but overall, it really has a feminine essence, as you guys know. And so, one of the things that did come up just kind of sitting, is that one of the ways, and I've talked about this before, but one of the best ways that you can revere, honor, and empower your ancestors is by honoring, revering, and empowering and loving on yourself. We are our ancestors. And I know we hear that all the time and we say that all the time, but we don't often, it seems like, actually apply some of that to our lives and grasp the severity and the grandioseness of how, when you are doing your own self-work, you are actually healing. It's like you are sending a vibration through your entire bloodline, not those that just are coming after you, but also those who came before you and those who are present at the same time as you. And that DNA and that cellular memory and activation is forever changed. And so one of the messages that they were really given to me is just to really want to share that they want to see more love. They want to see those who are embodied at this time just spending more time loving and adoring and worshiping themselves. Now, mind you, I'm talking to beings who are sovereign, right? Who have taken a path of divinity and of sovereignty. So some of this is not going to come from a human perspective. But if you came from a system in the past, we know that there was this worship, right, that often came with just even this knee bowing that could happen at times. And the way that we just loved on whatever God or the Holy Ghost or whoever it was that at that time you were affiliated or worshiped, what's happened often, from what they're showing me, is once we kind of transition to independent spirituality, that has been lost. There's still a lot of energy that goes to the system because it's been so programmed and ingrained. But that's some of those things that we learned was to help us and can be used for our benefit on how to revere ourselves. When you say you are sovereign and you are divine, you are putting yourself in your goddess seat. And so the same way you worship the God of the Bible or whoever, you are actually able to bring that energy to you and to your bloodline. Now, I don't talk about I don't worship the ancestors, meaning that they are above me. They walk with me. They are within me. But I am the ambassador of my bloodline. I am the one that is embodied. And so I still make my own sovereign decisions, but I consult them for wisdom, for guidance, and I work with them and I heal, right? But when I worship myself, whether that's doing offerings to myself, whether that's speaking love to myself, or whether it's even doing the tough love, the hard shit that we don't want to do, the deep shadow work, okay? That is actually how I honor them and how they are healed and how they are empowered. And that was one of the other things they showed to me, especially being at the water. And some of the energies that are coming present is that so many people are dealing with surface level issues. You're doing shadow work, but it's not really shadow work because you're only tapping the surface. It's like you're standing at the shoreline, but you're not actually going into the deep, okay? And so if all you're going to do is stick within the conscious and what you can see, you're never quite getting to the subconscious. You're never getting to that deep embedded and insidious nature and paradigms that's lying within. And again, sometimes you will discover, and oftentimes you will discover this amazing, beautiful things within yourself as well. You just have to dig deep enough, okay? And so those are just kind of the two messages I really wanted to share. So if anything today and on this energy and as you continue, just start to love on yourself more. Actually worship and adore yourself. If you do not have a self-altar, I would really suggest you actually setting one up. If you cannot do an actual altar, just do things for yourself. Self-care, tend to yourself, okay? Buy yourself flowers, have your favorite drink. It can be something that's small. Again, time, of course, giving yourself the time that you need to be present with yourself or just to relax and to rejuvenate yourself. But make sure that you are worshiping you. You are adoring you, okay? Because that is how you align with those divine frequencies and vibrations of the multiverse. There was a reason this church is set up that way. It wasn't just haphazardly. So some of the things that you spent or that you took or that we participated in when you were with a system, take some of those things and flip it, transmute it, and apply it to yourself. And with your ancestors, just know that as you do this for you, you are doing it for them. That is the number one. You are the temple, okay? And definitely go deep. One of the things that, Yemaya in particular is an energy that many are familiar with, and she's often regarded as a mermaid, which I'm not going to get into that really because she's actually not. But however, even when you sit with her, she's amazing. She's beautiful. She is a nurturer. She's a mother energy, and she is a healer. But she's not necessarily affiliated with the deepness of the ocean, okay? And so if you work with her and long enough and you're really pushed to go deep within yourself, you'll actually be led to some energies that resonate with the deep. And one of those that I love, or two that I love actually, Mami Wata, she is absolutely amazing and will take you into the depths and deepness of yourself and just of life that you had no clue was even existing, okay? Ola Kun is another one for those who want to work with a more masculine in it. Well, actually, it depends on how he may show up for you, but just as far as how we kind of think about him and how he's often revered as being more masculine versus feminine. And there's definitely some other energies as well, but those are two in particular that would be really great to work with as far as just going deeper and deeper within yourselves. And if you truly connect with the ocean, call up those energies that just resonate with the deep. The ocean is not, it connects as deep as the underworld. There are portals. There is a whole realm that exists just within that. There is a lot of mermaid energy as well, which people tend to stop at the stories. Even when we talk about sirens, which are completely different than mermaids. I'll talk about that later. But about the luring of, sailors or men. But the reality of it is mermaids are actually really amazing healing energy as well. And so if you really want to connect with that energy, call them forward. You don't actually have to be at the water to do so. It's energy. But I really highly suggest some of those deeper those energies that go deep within, such as the Mami Wata or the Olokun. Even Isis is another one who will take you very deep within yourself, and she oftentimes will connect you with who you need once she begins to work with you in a deeper way. But those are two energies in particular that truly came forward saying, hey, you know, we want to heal our people. We want to heal the people. We want to help, because this is the time. This is the time that, you know, the tables are turning. The change is here, but you have to be in alignment. So that's my message for today. I really hope that you can hear me, because I'm not going to record all this over again. I am going to spend my next few hours on enjoying this energy and grounding and just being present. It is busy, so I can't do as much as I typically would do. There's so many people out here and whatnot, and it's actually supposed to rain over the next day or two, so I will see how that works. But again, rain at the ocean also has definitely some benefits to that too. So I'm gonna make the best of it as the alchemist and the transmuter and the goddess that I am. Okay, all things work in my favor, all things work in my honor, and all things are wielded based upon my decree. So I'll be back. Have an amazing Mother's Day. Oh yes, I also have a sale on for Enchanted Desires. This probably will post a little bit later, because I may not do it while I'm actually at the beach, because the internet is a little difficult out here, but still pulling that energy. And I'll try to link Enchanted Desires as well. But we have a Mother's Day sale that's going through Tuesday, anywhere from 20 to 40% off. So definitely check that out. It's a great time to get with to utilize some of that energy. And just if you had any just curious about anything, you guys know you can always send me a message if you have any questions or comments, and I will answer that too. So have a beautiful day. Bye.